Okay, so today I am going to be planning my mask, and then I'm going to be building it out of construction paper, cutting, pasting. Um, I'm not going to be using any markers or crayons to finish this, so it's going to be a complete collage, and hopefully we'll go start to finish here. So I'm going to be planning mine based on just a basic shape, so I'm not going to be doing an animal or anything. This is just going to be like a human-based mask, and I think I'm going to base mine off of a triangle shape. So it's going to be something like this. And we talked about looking at all the examples that I laid out for you, just starting with that basic shape, an oval, a circle, a square, whatever. So I'm going to be starting mine with a triangle. And now I'm going to be kind of changing that a little bit, adding details, and just kind of seeing where this goes. So the first thing I think it makes sense to think about is the eyes. So I kind of want to figure out where my eyes are going to be and what shape I want them. So I think I just want these slits for my eyes, and I want eyelids on there, and then maybe a mouth, something like this. And now I'm just going to I think I'm going to fast forward through this, but my thought process is just to kind of add some details, find anywhere that I think needs something. Like this forehead is just boring right now, so it's going to need something, and then maybe some hair or some sort of design on the top, and we'll kind of see how this goes. So I'll fast forward through this, and we'll kind of see what it looks like. All right, so those are going to be my basic shapes. This is going to be an eye hole. This is going to be an eye hole. I think I'm going to do a mouth hole here. So now that I have the basic shapes, I need to figure out patterns. So I'm probably going to be doing some stripes in here. Probably do some stripes in here. And up here I want to make it a little bit more interesting, so I think I'm going to do triangles. And this is a rough idea, so if it's not perfect, if my triangles aren't perfect or something like that, that's okay. This is just my sort of rough draft of this. Figuring out my shapes, figuring out my colors, and things like that. Maybe some stripes in here. And I'm pretty happy with that. I've pretty much done away with any sort of boring areas. Maybe I need some sort of decoration in here as well. We'll see what it looks like on the final mask. So next I need to figure out my colors. I am going to be using some markers, I think, for this. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just kind of want to figure out a color scheme here. So I think I want my main mask to be brown. And I'm rushing through this a little bit just for the video. But when you do yours, take your time. You've got the whole class. And next I just want to be thinking about what I want to use for my other colors. So what patterns am I going to be using? And I think I'm going to be doing warm colors for the majority of my decorations, and then maybe a few cool colors in there just to kind of change it up a little bit. So my warm colors are my colors of fire, right? So yellows, oranges, reds. This is my thought process. Now yours might be totally different. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty happy with this. My reds and my oranges don't look super different next to each other. I'll kind of test that out when I move to construction paper. So this is not final, right? I can always make some changes when I get to my construction paper, but this is a good jumping off point. So I'm going to stop the video here. And my next video is going to be using the construction paper to kind of actually build this. And I want to make it pretty large. So I will see you then. Enjoy.